Kanto. We all know it. We all love it. It's where friendship is made, dreams come true, and bosses are beaten. But there's a dark secret within the Kanto region, and I'm willing to bet that we can make a super demon that will leave gym leaders traumatized. We'll have rivals crying, and the Elite Four filing restraining orders and begging for my immediate termination in the Pokemon League. And today, we're going to be trying to find the most unhinged creation. And I'm not talking your run-of-the-mill Mr. Mime and Pinsir fusions. We've all seen those. I'm talking something so utterly broken that it shouldn't have even been in the files of the game. And here we are. We're starting to see who our first starter is. And hopefully we can get a banger, because if we're going to create a demon, we need something good. So let's see. Choice number 1. On the left we have Dust Noir, which isn't bad. We got a Hitmonchan, bad choice, and a Weeping Bell. I'm gonna pass on the Weeping Bell. I feel like Dust Noir might be able to cook. It might have legs. I mean, not actually. It doesn't actually have legs. But the choice will have legs. You know? Yeah, you get it. Go ahead and fuse him into something trash. Fighting grass type? Come on now, buddy. I got a ghost. And this is basically how this is going to go every time. He's going to challenge me. I'm going to beat him to the ground. That's going to be it. Hit him with a Nightshade. Astonish him. Flinched. Beautiful. Another Astonish. Hit me with that Vine Whip, and I'll go ahead and Astonish you one more time. Cancel it out. You're done. Now, the thing I do want to avoid doing is over-leveling, because then the challenge will be too easy, and we're not here to make an easy challenge. We're here to make a demon. Okay, so next we're going to have to run up to Viridian City and, like the standardized game, grab Oak's parcel from the Pokemart. So the first encounter, let's see what we got. Forgive me, I know it's a Larvesta, but what the hell is it fused with? Like, I have approximate knowledge of Pokemon. I don't know every single one, and that's okay. We're here to learn. But okay, so you're gonna give me the parcel and the DNA splicer. We're here to learn, and that's okay, and hopefully you learn too from this. So go ahead, bring him back his parcel, and he's gonna go ahead and give us our Pokédex and 5 Pokeballs? Yeah, we get our 5, and then get our Pokédex. Jesus, 250,000 possible fusions. That is insane. There's 250,000 possible fusions. What do we got? Pass. Hard pass. I need some This Starmie really wants to be a part of the team. Actually, we have Brock as our first gym leader. That wouldn't be a bad pull, actually. Wolfish is not ideal. I just need a decent... That... might actually work. Now, we know the trick. You mash B. I take it back. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. You just hands up. It's the trick. You put your hands up and you still don't catch it. You get him down in the red. See, that was the issue. There was no catching tutorial this game. And I needed a catching tutorial. You get it down in the red. Once you get it down in the red, you're good. Caught. See, I'm my own catching tutorial. We're not giving a name to that monstrosity. And actually, let's see here. That is what we want. That worked out perfectly. Can we just... It seemed too good to be true. And I'm really sorry, buddy, but you gotta die. We're not talking about that. I didn't see nothing. Nobody saw anything. I didn't run away from a wild Pokemon fight. And I'm not having to go heal up my Pokemon at the Poke Center. That never happened. I didn't see it. You didn't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. So, because the Viridian gym leader decided, let's take a 5-year vacation. Oh, this would have been so good. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get more Pokeballs real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and do something real quick. Just hear me out. So unfuse them. Two splicers. And give me 12 Pokeballs. And we'll be good. I don't need any potions. I'm not gonna die. I don't faint. I'm not a fainter. Now, let's see you. You're a psychic fire type, with you being pure ghost. You got a poison and a dark fighting. What's your... So you get... Moxie's not bad. Poison Point, Blaze, and then Pressure. I feel like we're gonna go Ghost Fire, which isn't ideal, but this has Blaze on it, so that'll power up our Fire type moves. And we're using Moxie because why wouldn't you? This is going to be horrendous, so poison fighting or dark poison? You know what? We're going to do a little bit of Dragon Ball Super. If anybody's seen it, Bergamo, he punches you, you get poisoned. I'm going for a little bit of Bergamo kind of vibe here. Alright. We don't really prioritize status effect moves here. The only sort of statistic we care about here is making sure your HP stat reaches 0. We don't do Wonder Guard, or that's an ability. We don't do Mirror Coat and stuff like that. That we don't. Light Screen? Who? Does that what kind of damage does that do? None? Okay, so that's what I thought. Welcome everybody, this is Delnor. He is the best boy. Ripper Fox Pokemon. But he doesn't have toes. And that's good. Hey, that's a good thing. Anybody that wanted him to have toes, quit it. You're a sicko. Take that, Spit F. Decrease, that's cool. Lose Leer, that's... See, I would almost be dumb to get rid of Disable. So, bye-bye Scratch. No how. I know we said we only care about attacking moves, but Disable's pretty goated. Like, you get into a fight where you're kind of outmatched, and they do a move that you're not real fond of. Sleep Powder 15 times in a row. Gotta disable that. Now, he is a steel type. If I use Ember, he is going to faint. Let's just... He feels like a fancy dude. I feel we could use a Premier Ball. And it'll catch. He's fancy. Aegislash just wants to roll in style, and I will accommodate him every time. What are we doing? Is that a full ass hamburger in my boy's hands? I know he hungry, but what are we doing putting a hamburger in my boy's hands? Electric Steel. Electric Ghost. Nah. I think we'll just skip that. Let's head right into Viridian real quick. Do we create something that absolutely just destroys a dragon with a steel fairy? I feel we do. I feel that is the run. Let's go ahead and Astonish. I don't think that's gonna do much. So I'll do a couple of Astonishes. You can't hurt me because I'm me. Get that health right there. We'll throw that Pokeball. Hey Sylveon, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? Like, cause your health's like that, you know? And I went, hey, I've played by the rules. Pokeball. Is this what we're doing? I spent 2,400 on these Pokeballs. So I need you to get in the ball. Dude, you're gonna crash out. Like, dude, I'm gonna crash out. Get in the ball. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'd rather just see what ridiculous nicknames we can get from fusing, like Fearow and Routes. You get farts. And I think farts are just hilarious. Farts are just... He said farts. Golett, I'm so sorry, buddy. We could have been best friends and I had to do you like that. Because a Golurk... Round 2. Hey, yo. I mean, it's not like I couldn't have guessed because it's in this area, but so soon. So soon. You must want to be on the team. I don't want him on the team anyways. Okay, so our first official trainer battle. Blue doesn't count. He's not a real trainer. Come on now. Hey, that's actually kind of... No pun intended, that's kind of fire. I like that. That's my conundrum, and this is what's going to make this challenge hard, of making an absolute demon. Steel is weak to fire, but fire is not weak to fire. And I know you could say fight fire with fire, but it didn't really do anything. It didn't. I think we're gonna try and... I mean, not that it matters. I was gonna flinch him out, but... Sand attack. No. No. You already tried that one on me. What? Let's be on. Hey, actually, that is an insanely cool sprite. Too bad it has to go away. Flame body. I don't think that affects me. I'm a ghost type, plus I'm a fire type, so... Internet next time, buddy. Okay, hear me out. I know we said no status changing. I mean, that's not really status changing. I know we said attacking moves only, but there's a little bit of leeway for some stupidity. I'd rather... Char. It's a Charmander Chimchar fusion. This is gonna be lit. That's a little guy. That's a little lad right there. I kinda want the little lad, dude. So little lad unfortunately had to go away. We're so nicknaming Nidoji. Like, because your nickname or your name in general is so difficult, we're just gonna name you Lil Lad. Okay. So as we progress through the Viridian, you know what? I'll take it, dude. Take it. Look at him. It's a fusion you chose, for sure. You definitely allowed that. Hey y'all, little lesson. Ghost types don't affect normal types, and we kind of forgot. But you know what does affect it? Good old fat. Good old fashioned physical attack. Confuse me. Come out here swinging and you're like supersonic. Get your Chris Chan looking supersonic. He's electric, so Aerial Ace isn't going to do anything. Sacred Sword should finish this up 3 hits. Unless I crit, which I'm not going to. And I'm glad to get that off the screen. That, you don't do that to my buddy Luxio. Little fact for you guys to take home for the day. Shink's line, my absolute favorite. He's just, dude, you can't not like Shinx. He's that little lad that just exists to be cute. Yes, give up on learning how. We're talking about Shinx here. And then you get to Luxio, and he's kind of that middle stage of like, he's kind of cooking, he's kind of got a design. And then you get Luxray, and he's just cinema. Golf clap. Not really, but oh man, sucks you missed me. Turned the other way. Appreciate you turning the other cheek, but yeah, go ahead. We won't get this done until way later on, I think. Actually, false. I can go get this done. You just gotta run up to the Pokemon League. So we're gonna go against Brock. And that being the case, we almost need to put Lil Lad up front. But my only concern is he's a poison type, and I feel Rock Ground will decimate a poison type. And I'm really hoping that resistance with fighting. Is that a resistance? I don't know. I should know, but I'm drawing a blank. And he doesn't have any fighting type moves. But he has Water Gun. So We're gonna hope. What is the point of headbutt outside of a... I don't see the point of headbutt outside of battle, but maybe you're just like really into headbanging and you're like, you know what? I think me and my Pokemon really need to just, you know what I mean? Forgive me, I did not flip my hair in that way, that style, that fashion. Lobby. Now, I want you all to just calm down. I know what you're thinking, and it's gross. It's disgusting. Okay? It's a Pokemon. Calm down. Alright? You can go to your R34 subreddit. It's a Pokemon. Stop. Don't do that. I just want to flinch it out. Like, bad news. Little lad might die before you even get to Brock. Yeah, absolutely. I wanna. I mean, at this stage, since we're so early in, we really don't have to worry about status changing moves so much. It's when you get later into the fights, like Gym 3, 4, that you really need to start focusing in on those stat changing moves, such as Swords Dance, Dragon Dance, etc. Not really interested in... This might be a Whirlipede Sceptile fusion, which I might be fine, unless it has Poison Point. Which I wouldn't figure as a... It shouldn't, and it's a Scolipede, not a Whirlipede, but close enough. Please don't have Poison Point. Little lad gonna just croak here? I think we're gonna have to... I don't want to lose Little Lad. Like, he's the kind of staple to our beating Brock, which is unfortunate because I forgot Aegislash new Aerial Ace, and that might be our bread and butter. So yeah, actually, we're gonna send Aegislash in, and we'll get Del Noir as well. I mean, the Fire Ghost type isn't gonna do anything ideally against a Ground Rock Specialist, but I'm starting to see a pattern where they're not the correct type. That did nothing. Sick. That's what we wanted. And he's gonna take himself out. That's okay. We still got one. Like, I know he's a water type and I'm a fire ghost, but You solo didn't even matter. Isn't that beautiful? Legally. Where's the leak, ma'am? Or even better, I got one better for you. Is mayonnaise an instrument? And just like that, we have our boulder badge. That's the first gym down. Yeah, I'm gonna wear the drying pan on my head. Yes, Rock Tomb, the move you didn't use once this entire fight. Now, I was gonna wrap it up. Oh, okay. Right after we beat the boss fight. The gym leader. But they have this cool feature, Premium Wonder Trades, which I'd completely forgot about till now. Alright, I apologize for the cut, but we kind of had a bit of a catching spree that took a little longer than expected. But basically, with this Premium Wonder Trade ticket that we got from Brock, which you will receive 1 to 2 every gym battle you win. I may be wrong about that, but you'll receive Wonder Trade tickets. These can be used for, essentially, you get a Pokemon that you caught and later on you're like, it's kind of a throwaway, it's kind of a gimme. And you run up here, and as you see, I caught a Korokorook on accident. Well, not accident. It was an accidental encounter. Really, I was looking for a throwaway. He ain't it. Bonita here, on the other hand, is in a bit of a predicament where you're just gonna go away. I love you, but Pharaoh. So, are we getting a Cough Egregious? What is this? I'm assuming this is a Happiny Sandile fusion, which I'm not entirely mad at. But I also have to beg the question, why? I think that's going to do it for today. We successfully made a couple works in progress? Question mark? Put a little question mark there. But we beat Brock. That's the first step. And most importantly, we're learning. We're learning. That's what this journey is about, is expanding our knowledge, learning what works, what doesn't. And at the end of the day, we are going to make that nightmare come true. But if you guys like the content and you want to see more, go ahead and drop a like down below and go ahead and drop a sub down here. But without further ado, guys, peace.